Looking for land in a rural area is a journey on its own. Let's look at what it really takes to find land outside the city. Hi, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been following the journey so far, welcome back. You know that I'm on the journey of building a home for me and my child, and I'm sharing everything from the planning, the budgeting, and eventually the building. If you're also on a similar journey, consider subscribing to the channel. Today's video is a special one. It's the beginning of a new series I've been wanting to do for a while now. It's all about looking for land. I'm creating this series for anyone who is quietly but seriously looking to exit the city rat race, not just in theory, but in action. Whether you're dreaming of going rural, semi-rural, or you're actually saving for land already, this series is here to offer a grounded look at what it really takes to find land outside the city. Each episode will look at one specific area. You'll come with me, we'll look at the land together, we'll ask questions and share insights. With that said, welcome to Looking for Land. Let's start with the process. So when you're looking for rural land, the kind of land that is found in most parts of South Africa, usually tribal or communal land, the process doesn't begin with a price tag. You're not going to find a nice little listing online with beautiful pictures and a bond calculator next to it. What you're going to find instead is a community, a traditional authority, a chief, a system of land that doesn't involve buying and selling, but around belonging and permission. So you need to understand the kind of process that we're going into. Tribal land is not private property, and that's the whole point. It's communal. That means the land doesn't technically belong to a private person. It's administered by traditional leaders and allocated to families and individuals in a very specific way. If you've watched the previous video about acquiring land in the rural areas, you'll know that sometimes the land is allocated through a PTO, a permission to occupy, which allows you to build and live on the land. This is a completely different process from urban or semi-urban areas where you find a plot on, say, Property 224, apply for a bond or pay cash, register your title deed, and you're good to go. That system is much more transactional and straightforward, but it's also a lot more expensive. Let's talk a little bit about why I'm doing this. I'm doing this series and specifically this life because I want to raise my child and live my own life differently. I'm looking for a place where I can build a modest home, grow a bit of food, and build a life that feels deliberate and intentional, slow and not rushed, quiet and not loud. Slow living for me isn't about idleness. It's about living intentionally. It's about making peace with enough. It's about waking up without the stress of sitting in traffic, having to work long hours, and repeat the process day after day. As a parent, it's about children having the freedom to roam, to get dirty, to climb trees, to be bored and creative and self directed. When I think about the kind of adult I want my child to become, I don't just want them to succeed in the job market. I want them to be grounded, curious, helpful, self-aware. I want them to know how to work with their hands, equally know how to read a difficult book. I want them to understand the value of both independence and community. That kind of well-rounded person doesn't just appear. They are raised slowly in environments where they can be many things, not just one thing. And for me, rural living offers that. So, over the next 5 episodes, I'll be sharing the areas that I'm exploring, each with its own pros and cons, and the type of lifestyle it allows for. We'll look at what land access looks like there and what makes the area special. These might include very rural villages and sometimes semi-rural areas as well, with better services and access to facilities. Along the way, I'll also talk about what to ask when you go view land in the rural areas, how to respectfully approach the tribal offices or traditional authorities, what to consider when you're not originally from the area you're hoping to move to, and the kind of costs that come up after you've acquired the land. Disclaimer, this isn't a property investment series. It's not about flipping land or finding hidden gems or bargains. It's about choosing land that aligns with the kind of lifestyle you want and the kind of person you're becoming or hoping to become. So if you're tired of the hustle culture and deadline and affordable city plots, and if something in you is quietly whispering that you were not meant to live like this forever, in the rat race, not resting, always tired, working so hard, you're not alone. The land is there, but you just have to meet it on its own terms. So, thank you for being here, for watching this episode. If you're on this path too, maybe you're still thinking about it or you've already scouted places, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know where you're looking or what's been hard about the process. And if you have any questions about tribal land, PTOs, or building in the rural area, drop them below and I'll try to include answers in the next few episodes. The next video will start with the first area I've been looking into, and I'll show you what I found, what I asked, and what surprised me. I hope you're excited about walking this journey with me, and I'm looking forward to walking this journey with you. If this video gave you something to think about, or just made you feel a little less alone in your journey, or helped you in any way, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're walking a similar path, or even just quietly dreaming of living a slower life, consider subscribing to the channel. Every week, I share more of this process. This series is just one piece of that puzzle. So if this is the kind of content that resonates with you, you're in the right place. Let's walk this journey together. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.